The poetry in the movie first helps set the mood. Wanted a calming feel throughout the film, and good poetry can pull all sorts of emotions out of people. For me, I like the calm that a good poem sets in you. It might be happy, sad, confused, or thoughtful, but it often calms me. The problem with poetry about winter, snow, and cold is that it's often dark and depressing. So most of the poems you see are only the first stanza of the entire poem. They usually turn dark in the second verse. I also wanted to make a connection between the words of these great writers and the action of skiing. It's a fun connection. And third, by the end of the movie, it's not just a movie of people skiing. It's also a wonderful collection of literature. And the combination of those two creates something deeper than just more ski porn. So I had the crack RMP staff research team go through collection after collection of poems about winter, cold, and snow. And these fit the movie perfectly. First poem is called Snowflakes by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I feel it sets a good snowy tone right away, especially with that last line, descends the snow. For the second poem, The Wheel by Yeats, I couldn't agree more with him. In the movie, you only get the first stanza about winter through spring, but if you read the whole poem, you get the full picture. And that's that spring is a frustrating season. It makes you wish it was winter and or summer, just not this crappy season. This poem does a good job of capturing the feel of driving back from the mountains down toward the lowlands, especially after a good powder day. You come down from the mountain, just wish you could go right back up there enjoying the snow. This is another good winter to spring poem and how new snow can cover a mistake. Or maybe that day of skiing on bad snow can be forgotten with a good powder day and fresh snow. A good piece of trivia about our author here, Ella Wheeler Wilcox, is that she's the author of the line, "Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone." What's a collection of good winter snow poetry? What a good haiku. And this one comes from one of the masters. Apparently Hashin is an old haiku poet master, or a poetry style, or a collection of poets. I don't really know. Either way, it's a good haiku about snow and winter. Here old Bill is talking about how winter can be cold and harsh, but being hurt by a friend can be worse. He would rather suffer through a freezing season than be betrayed by a friend. And this piece, Blow, Blow the Winter Wind, comes from Bill's As You Like It, which gave us the speech, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players." I don't really have much to say about this one, but that it's a nice segue from Shakespeare's All the World's a Stage to how this movie is a moving picture storybook. This one is another example of a poem that starts off pleasantly about the fun and artistry of snow. But the rest of the poem gets depressing about a young girl comparing the pure white snow to the girl she used to be. I didn't really want to get into that, so you can go look up the rest yourself. I made myself a snowball as perfect as could be. I thought I'd
keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed.